Welcome everyone to Super Mega Baseball 2. And yes, this is the second iteration of this game. Unfortunately, I did not get to play the first version of this game, but I got very excited about the release of the second version. Haven't had very much time at all to actually play it, but what little time I have spent in the game, it is an absolute blast. I love the ego system, which allows you to make the game as easy or as difficult as you want, and that's kind of what this first video here is going to be all about. Now, I say the first video. How many videos I do on this game is completely dependent on you guys. If you guys really enjoy this, we get a lot of views, then we keep going. If not, then we'll move on to something different. But I've been a lifelong baseball fan and have absolutely been waiting for a baseball game on PC that was a viable option for me. I've spent so much time playing baseball in real life as well as on PC that I just had to pick up this game. And the reason why, we're going to be seeing this on Xbox. And the reason is very simple. It's also available on Steam, and that's where I had planned to purchase the game. But the Xbox version, I noticed it came out and it was free. If you are on Xbox Live, the gold version, then this game is free to you. So there's no way I could pass that up. It's about $30 on Steam right now if you want to get the PC version. But hey, I couldn't pass up the free version on Xbox. So that's where all of our gameplay is going to come from. So I mentioned the ego. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, we're going to move over and you can change the ego. It goes from anywhere from 0, which is where you see it right now, all the way up through 99. And it is absolutely hilarious, some of the differences you'll see in the gameplay from 0 to 99. And that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. So if I click on play, we'll first take a brief look through some of the options and the types of games you can play. There is the very basic exhibition. It's a single game, and you can choose whatever teams you want, whatever ego you want, and basically play in whatever stadium you want. So all of the options are available to you. Then you got pennant race. This is where you start getting into the online modes where you can go head-to-head against another human player via the online matchmaking. But you can only use standard teams. So any teams that you edit or create are not available through this for probably obvious reasons to most of us. You've got elimination mode. You've got season mode where you can play up to a full 162 game season. And then you got your customization where you can customize both the teams and the leagues. For our purposes today, we are going to be using a team that I have heavily modified. I went in and essentially took a brand new team and I created the uniforms, at least on a basic level. I'm not a designer, so I created uniforms, and then I put all of our family members in as the players. And then I jacked up the stats for both contact and power because I want to see how far this ball will fly. That's why we're on ego level 0. So what we're actually going to do for the first part of this video is our team name is Coach's Corner. We are the away team because I want to make sure we get to bat as often as possible. We're going to be playing against the Moose. That's right. How more appropriate name could you have? They have a lot of power on their team, so we're going to see how good they're going to do. We're going to start out with our tremendously overpowered team on ego level 0. This is as easy as you can possibly make the game. We're going to have a lot of fun with this, and then after we're done with the 0 level of ego, then we're going to go in and see what we can do on max difficulty. That's right, the 99 ego. So let's go ahead and set up our very first exhibition game. Now we're not going to spend a lot of time looking at the different stadiums, but you can see we have more like, this reminds me of the Astrodome, looking at the turf inside. Then we've got several stadiums. Let's see. Then you got Apple Field. This would remind you, of course, of something along the lines of New York. In fact, let's just go ahead and start there. Let's go ahead to Apple Field. We'll go ahead and just do a 3-inning game here. Now you can see all of the last names except for the pitcher match. Yeah, they're all family members and they all have tremendous skills. 99 on both contact and power. This is not about fairness. This is about fun. We are going to have as much fun as we possibly can. So let's go ahead and get this game loaded up and let's just see what we can do. Now, the idea of the 0 ego is, as I mentioned, it's going to be the easiest possible difficulty level, which means that in all likelihood, I should be hitting a home run on every pitch here. I won't be because I'm not very good. but if I can get the timing down decently, I should be hitting a lot of home runs here. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys in the first part of this video. Again, keep in mind, this is on the Xbox that we're capturing this footage. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get things lined up. There we go. There we go. We got a hold of that one. All right, not bad. That was about halfway up through the stands. Let's see how far that one flies. Ooh, 479. So our goal is to get over 500 feet, and then, of course, as many as we can over 500 feet. Because, quite frankly, that's what's fun, and that's why you would use the Zero Ego. Who knows, we might, if I do really good here. Oops, hold on, I got the things out of whack here. Got to get used to my controller. Oh, that was a terrible pitch. But somehow I have managed. All right, how do I... All right, we're just going to stay at first because, well, I just forgot which control goes forward on the bases. Oh, there we go. There we go. Not bad, not bad. We actually got it to the batter's eye in the background. The higher we can get it up on that, the better our chances are of getting 500 feet. So, all right, let's keep going. That's too low. We don't want that pitch. The low pitch does nothing but get me to ground out, and I fall for it constantly. Yeah, this game is... Most people, of course, will be somewhere between 0 and 100 and where they find their sweet spot for the game. But if you just want to play home run derby, it's a shame that there are a couple of things that I feel like are missing from this game. As much fun as I am having, I really wish there was a practice mode. That's really what you can use Zero Ego for, is basically to practice, but I really wish there was a dedicated practice module so that you could go in and practice on 99 level difficulty and just get used to the pitching, the hitting, you know, all of those sorts of things. But unfortunately, that particular type of mode is missing. So we'll make do with what we've got. And also, I wish there was a home run derby, a dedicated home run derby mode. Okay, that wasn't bad. That was opposite field there. Let's see how far that one went. Okay, 415, not bad. We're going to try to get into the upper deck here if we possibly can before this game ends. Uh-oh, does it have enough height to get out of here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got it. So far, I'm doing pretty good on my timing, hitting a lot of home runs, which is exactly what should have happened. Oh, I was way behind on that one. Way behind. Popped that one straight up in the air. Knew as soon as I swung at that one that I had no business swinging at it. All right, but that's only our first out.
Now batter, number 12.
All right, so here we are. We're now down to the pitcher before we start all over again. Trying to get it exactly perfect for our pitcher. Now, there are two different types. Well, so much for being outside. That totally hit the corner of the plate. But there are two different swing modes. Here, I'm going to be using the power mode, of course, on every swing. Oh, wow, I actually thought he was going to get that ball. Let's see if we can get to third on this one. I'm terrible with the controls on here. Trying to use this controller after so many years of keyboard and mouse is just atrocious for me. Yeah, the timing is not very difficult to get right here, unless you're me. But for most people on Zero, you'll hit a home run pretty much every time. If you're any good at this game, but you can see we did all right there. It's 7 runs in the first inning. All right, now, for the fun of this, I'm actually just going to throw fastballs right down the middle And let's just see what the PC opponent can do with these. All right, I'm throwing fastballs right down the middle, and this guy is just fouling them back. Now, you can see the circle on the screen is moving around after I choose my pitch. And that is because you choose the location of the pitch, but then you actually have to guide it and get it in the proper location. The closer you get it to the location you originally chose, the higher the number is. All right, not bad, a home run. I was beginning to wonder how they were going to do. They should score, well, frankly, they should score as many runs as I do, if not more, because I'm throwing it right down the middle, or at least trying to. All right, our fielders are not very fast right now. I did not adjust the speed of our defenders. So we're slow on the base paths, and we're slow in the field for the most part. We have a few guys that are pretty speedy, but for the most part, we're fairly slow. All right, so you can see the circle moving around because we're on, yes, I know, I'm throwing pitches down the middle, I know. It's trying to warn me that I'm not making good pitching decisions. Of course I'm not. That's not the point. All right, so they've scored, what, 2 runs now? Actually, I thought they had more than that. Yeah, that circle, once we choose our pitch and our pitching location, it's not moving around a whole lot. It's not all that difficult for me to find the location. That will not be the case when we go to 99 overall.
The second baseman.
All right, there we go. So we got 3 outs. They only got 2 runs. Again, it just seemed like they should have had more than that. But we're going to take it. It's time for us to get to it again and see what we can do with this. Oh, again, another pitch that was a little bit lower. Ooh, I thought he was going to jump and catch that. Glad he didn't, because I'm ready to get back to hitting some more bombs. All right, that would have been a pop-up. Same thing with that one. So the AI knows I will swing at that pitch eventually, so they just keep throwing it to me. And they know it also messes up my timing. There we go. Now we're talking. That ball will travel. Let's see how far that one went. Ooh, 490. Okay, we're getting closer to our goal. The farthest one I think I've hit so far in the game is somewhere around like 515, something like that. Oh, that might have a stewardess on it. Yep, that reaches the back wall. Accidentally hit the button and skip past the distance on that one.
Now pitching.
All right, so they...
29.
All right, let's see what we got. Oh, that was terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Got this left-handed pitcher in here, which is messing me up right now. Does that one have the distance? Yes, it does. So how far did that one go? I know it didn't go anywhere near 500, but 430. Wow, I didn't see him 430. All right, let's keep this thing going. Oh, there we go. That is hammered. Didn't have the height on it, but yeah, that they better look out. I hope everybody brought their gloves out in the outfield, in the bleachers, because yeah, that was a rope. Had the women and children on some of these. Oops, my bad. Hit the button too quick. Oh, there we go. Got to play around. I mean, you move around. Once the pitch is on its way, you can move the circle around and determine just how high or low you swing. And that determines, of course, the height of the ball whenever it leaves the bat, assuming that, of course, you make contact. Does that stay fair? Nope, I am perfecting the art of having a ball just go foul. There we go. I'll take that base hit. That was the pitcher, I believe. Yeah, now we're back to the top of the order. All right, now we're going to get... Yeah, we'll just stay at first because, again, I cannot remember the controls. But that's not really what we're here for. We're not here for running bases. We're here for hitting bombs. All right, that one ought to have the distance. How far does this one fly? All right, we're going to actually not hit any buttons here so we can see how far this one went. Okay, 475. We're getting there. I just can't quite get into one with the right trajectory right now. But if I can, we should be able to get over that 500-foot mark. Now see, balls like that, that's what I'm talking about. If you can get one around the 500 range, you'll start hitting balls that will leave the stadium. Yeah, there we go, 498. And you can see we were getting close to the top of that particular deck. Oh, ow! Unfortunately, you can't fight in this game, because that would be quite a bit of fun if you could charge them out. All right, how far does this one go? All right, let's find out. Again, not hitting any buttons. You can hit the A button, and that will... Oh, 489, okay. That is a long way. We are ever so close to our goal, but as of yet, we have not made it. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. Okay, now that's like halfway up. That's halfway up the wall. That's got to be it. Yep, 502. There we go. There we go. Now let's try to open the floodgates. All right, that was a terrible pitch to swing at. But I think it's got the distance. Oh, just barely. He could actually rob that, I think. Yeah, this is just so much fun. So much fun. Now, you don't want to do it all the time, maybe, but every once in a while, it's good to just come in here, load up the players, and just see what you can do. Okay, so that's our first out. 21-2, and that's our first out in the second inning. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's going to have lots of distance. The hair, though. Wow, that's some nice hair. Shortstop has got some great hair. A little sweet chin music. There it is. I've mastered the art of hitting one just foul. It starts off fair and then it tails off. A little too high to be what we're looking for, but I think it's still got enough distance. Oh, or never mind. That went a lot farther than I thought it was going. Let's see what we got. Wow, almost 500, and I didn't think it was anywhere near that. So you can customize the batting styles, pretty much everything about their appearance. All right, so they're swapping out pitchers once again. It won't really matter because we're on ego level 0. And the AI in this mode is pretty much just cannon fodder. Oh! Look at this! Okay. All right, let's reset here. Oh, does it? Oh, it's going to go foul again. Good gracious. Oh, terrible pitch. Just happy I made contact with that one. Really? Okay, I've completely lost all of my... Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Okay, we're getting all sorts of... The achievement messed up everything. I don't like achievements in this game. How we hit that one 478 feet with all of the issues we were having through that. Wow.
Now batting, Number 1.
That was close.
The shortstop.
That one's too low. That would be either a line drive or a ground ball. And that's not what we're looking for right now. We're looking for bombs. Okay, not bad. It's a good day whenever you can look at home runs like this and say, yeah, that's not bad. It's not exactly what we're looking for. Okay, that one jumped off the bat. That ball couldn't wait. Oh my goodness. What is that, like 85% of the way up that wall? Oh, 513. Yes, please. Yes, please. More of that. Oh, that ball was way inside. It should have jammed me. We are getting up close and personal with that back wall. All right, let's get a few more hitters in here. I think we've made our point. I think you guys, if you haven't played the game, I think you can see now that when you play on the ego level of 0, that, yeah, it's pretty easy. Even for somebody like me. Oh, and by the way, having seen that, you can hit the pitcher and it will knock them out. So if you hit the pitcher, they will hit the deck. That one went right by them. But yeah, we'll do a few more batters here. And then we'll get to what I find hilarious. And that is the 99 level difficulty. You'll get to see just how bad I truly am at this game. Oh, don't hit me, don't hit me. We don't want to hit by pitch. We want to hit bombs. Like that. Like that. Again, these people seem oblivious out in the stands. They don't even care. They're going to get knocked out by one of these balls.
Now pitching.
Oh, there's another pitcher. We're going to run out of pitchers here before too long. Nah. No thank you. Quit throwing those pitches. They know I'm going to swing at it here in just a moment because I can't stand it. Oh, good gracious alive. Oh, timing is so perfect right now. Then I swung at that one right on the ground. Okay, so I think we've made our point here. You can see what the AI will do. We'll throw through a few pitches here, and we'll just see what they do with right down the middle. They scored a couple of runs in the first inning. And then here in just a minute, we'll move over to the 99 difficulty so you can get a good laugh and make yourself feel better for a few minutes. Oh, come on, man. You're swinging like me now. It's right down the middle. Just. All right, that seems like a good place to end it. So now we'll pause the video here. We'll come back here in just a moment and we'll see what it's like on 99 difficulty. All right, now we're ready for the 99 level of difficulty, the ego level of 99. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner, it does show the 99, which is impossible. We're going to be playing on Secura Hills, which is just to change things up, let you guys see a different stadium. But now you're going to see the stark contrast here. On level 0, it is severely tilted in favor of the player. And we saw that. We scored however many points we scored. I mean, we were hitting bombs left and right. A few of them, I think we actually did get over 500 feet. So that gives you an idea of that level of difficulty. And you might be thinking to yourself, wait, that wouldn't be any fun because that's way too tilted in my favor as the player. Well, the good news is you can tilt it the extreme opposite way. So in this, they in all likelihood are going to crush me. My goal here is I'm not going to be using a power swing. I'm just going to be using a contact swing, and I'm not sure I'm going to touch any of them. Look how fast that ball's coming in. This is absolutely hilarious to me at how bad I am at this. Look at that. Look at that curveball. Okay, that was... this is great. So my goal is just to try to make contact.
Number 8.
And I'm going to do a horrible job of it. Woo, that has got some. Okay, we might have been a touch early on that one. Yep, I got no shot. But yeah, actually, believe it or not, I think. Oh, I thought I had that one. I thought I had it. All right. Okay, that was no shot there. No shot. Okay, so there you go. 9 pitches, 3 outs. Number next. Okay, so now the fun of pitching begins. Yeah, this is going to be great. Remember I told you that, we can choose whatever location we want. We're going to go right down the middle because the main thing I want you guys to be able to see is how this thing moves around. Watch the circle. We're going to press the A button now. Look at that circle, how quickly it moves. It is wild. Again, for those of you who are used to the controller and stuff, you probably say, "Nah, that's not that bad." But for me, oh yeah, say, look, we're way off on that pitch. And if they steal, we've got no shot because your pretty much only option is to do a pitch out. And if we do a pitch out, well, that was almost one. I'm just trying to throw a strike right now. The circle, it just goes everywhere. And I never know which direction it's going to go. So now the goal is really just throw a strike. I'm trying to throw it right down the middle. Oh, look out. Yeah. Watch out. It looks like you're throwing a lot of pitches down the middle. Well, you're partially right. Okay, guy. My guy was just basically walking back there. And I try to let the AI do as much of the fielding as possible. Oh, look at now he got good wood on that one. Yep, that reached the second deck. How far did this one fly? Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, back up here. I promise, all I'm doing is trying to go right down the middle. Oh, good gracious. With a pitch. And this is equally as difficult as trying to hit one of their pitches. Oh, there's my speedy left fielder. So as much as it was tilted before in our favor, and we were able to score at will and hit as many home runs as we wanted, this is very much tilted in the favor of the AI. And I absolutely love it. I am so terrible at this, but yet it is just so much fun to even just try to make contact here. Oh, look out. Let's go ahead and throw it. Can I get it? No. Not enough power on that. That's what happens when you don't hit your cutoff man. Yeah, they are wearing me out. All right, so 5-0. The real thing might be, can I ever get them out? Ow! So the good news about the ecosystem, if you're looking at this and thinking, I don't really want either of those. I don't want to go those extremes. I want to be somewhere in the middle. Well, obviously you can do that. You can choose, 40, 50, 55. It doesn't make any difference on that part. And most people will find out that that's where they have the most fun. But the other thing you can do is you can actually adjust the ego for different parts of the game to different numbers. So if you want to say use 0 for hitting ego, so you can hit as many bombs as you want to, but maybe you want to put the pitching ego at 99, like I'm using right now, and you really want to see what the AI can do and have a slugfest, then you can do that. So that's the great thing about options. If you've been with the channel and you've watched others of our videos, I talk a lot about options. The more options a game gives you, the better off you are, because it allows everybody to find what they enjoy doing. The AI is really helping me out by swinging at these atrocious pitches. Oh, look at that. That was a great throw. That was all my fault, too. Okay, so it's 9-0. I see a trend. I'm still just trying to throw it right down the middle, and I have yet to hit my mark. In fact, I've yet to even get close. Oh, look out. There we go. That's by far the closest I've gotten, and he's going to crush that one. Are we going to be able to get out of this inning? We might not be able to. All right, let's try to throw a curveball now. Let's mix it up a little bit. I mean, obviously, if you were actually trying to win these games, the last thing you would do... Oh, my goodness. The last thing you would do is actually try to throw fastballs every pitch and right down the middle. All right, there we go. So we finally got them out after 11 runs. You can see, if you could get the balance right on the ego and adjust it between, you know, defense and offense and all that kind of thing, you could actually get some slugfest. Okay, that was terrible. Okay, I've got no shot. Yep, I got no shot. Oh, had that one. Or you just keep throwing it in there. Oh, I thought I had that one too. All right, I got no shot there. This is great.
Now batting, number 33.
All of my players have got to be looking at each other in the dugout and thinking, what just happened? In the last game, we were crushing everything. Oh, I touched it. I touched it. That's it. Mission accomplished right there. I can move on a happy man. In fact, I think we will. That's it. That's all we need to do right there. We made contact. Now, the reason we made contact is because the AI was nice enough to throw the ball close to the middle of the plate, which is good for us because I can't move the circle around quick enough to catch up with where they're pitching. So I think we're going to leave it here for now. Thank you very much for joining me. And again, let me know if you want to see more of Super Mega Baseball 2.